And we're live.
Yes, we are.
Indeed, we are, my friend. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yourself?
I'm doing great.
Great.
It's
I'm
a
good.
great. It's a
Yeah.
hot Saturday, everybody. Welcome to All for
Oh.
Sci-Fi. I'm gonna do a quick couple things while Captain Richter speaks to you all. I'm gonna go let social media know we're live so they can join us as well,
Yep.
and do a little bit of tweaking with some of these lights while he goes. Go ahead, take it over for a minute.
All right, I'll do that. Yeah, it's blistering hot here today. It's 117 outside. It's just too hot. I mean, nice day to stay in an air-conditioned room, stay away from the public, and stay safe while you're inside the house.
Oh yeah.
Also, hope everybody's being safe out there by using their mask and their gloves and their face shields and stuff like that to keep from getting sick.
Right.
And if you're sick, well, I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Has anybody joined us yet? Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But, hey,
We'll get started
we're
here in
staying
a second.
safe. We're doing good out here.
Right.
We wear our mask and our protection always so we can do our thing so we won't get sick or anything like that.
Right.
We've had a great week this week.
Sure.
We've
It's been hot, huh?
been hot, but it's been also nice. And, we get along together pretty good. We go traveling all over the place. But, hey, it's good to get out and have some fun. And, of course, no Disneyland yet, unfortunately.
Yep,
Wah.
still.
No movie theaters yet. Wah. Get on there. Come on, Governor. Get off
Right.
your booty and let's get some stuff open up around here. People are
Right.
going to get sick. People are going to get sick because of their own stupidity. That's not our problem. That's their problem.
Right.
So, come on. Get your head out of the sand. Let's get this thing going.
I know, huh? All this is just.
I know. It's getting
over
ridiculous.
and over and over.
again. It's so ridiculous. People are going to die. People are going to die. That's all
Well,
what it is.
that's not it, though, Captain Richter. It's about safety too. But we're all wearing our masks, so what's going on with that?
Yeah, I know.
We're
huh?
doing what they tell us to do.
We got 8 million people here in the county. Only 5,000 dead. Wow. That's a whole lot of people.
Well, it's not that. It's about safety too. A little bit of that. So.
People would listen to the rules and be smart about doing it.
That's the problem.
They don't want to listen. They want
That's
to do their
been
own
the
thing.
problem.
That's why there's 5,000 dead because they want to do their own thing and not listen to what they had to do. That's why we had the mandatory stay
That's
home
why
order.
That's why we shut down, right?
Yeah, that's why everything's shut down because nobody would listen.
Right.
So hey, what can we say?
Yep.
People are people who they want, whatever what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
My tongue is getting tight in my lips. I usually don't talk this much. I'm usually the quiet person.
Well, I'm just trying to get some people to join us
he's
here.
doing his thing here, so hey.
I'm almost done doing what I'm
It
doing.
gives me a chance to say hi and
Yeah, let them get to know you a little
who I
bit.
am and stuff like that.
Right.
And stuff. So what can I say?
It's Captain Richter. What about your show,
Hey,
Captain Richter?
Captain Richter.
Tell us what you're getting,
Oh,
what you're doing
show.
with that.
I'm almost got everything.
Comic Mania is called.
I almost got everything complete. I'm still
Right.
a few things short. As soon as I get those, we should be able to get this thing on the roll and
Right.
going.
How long?
We haven't talked about a date yet when we're going to set this thing to get this thing going.
Right.
We haven't set a time yet either when I'm going to do this thing.
When do you think?
Also, I don't know what day we could do it. If I do it on Saturday, and of course my show will only be a half hour long. It can be any longer than that. So, but I do have comic books, and I'll be able to show you different things and stuff like that. And I'll be able to show you the book, the price guide books, and the new price guide book is coming out soon. So hey, someone's interrupted me.
Yeah.
Somebody's coming out. My thing's coming out soon. Oh,
Yeah. It's the new Wicked. Yay! Woo, Wicked.
Look who's back. We've got one person so far.
Gunda. Geo Gooba Finger Walk. Gunda.
You're gonna walk here.
Uh-oh.
Everyone.
Uh-oh. They're friends. Hello, how are you? I like you. You're cute.
Boyfriend and girlfriend over here.
Oh,
Wait a
don't do
minute.
that. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
this is a
It's a
family
kid's
show.
show. Stop that.
It's a family show.
Stop that.
Quit that.
Hiya. Finger walk. Gunda. Geo finger wa. some new friends joining us today.
Yes.
Hey guys, hey Keegan. Keegan's joined us. How you doing, Keegan?
Oh, good.
How you doing? Is it hot where you're at? Because it's 117 degrees here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and we're burning up.
And Woodland Hills, California. It's crazy here.
We're smoking.
Yeah.
Without having a fire.
Bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, we're smoking without having no cigarettes around here.
And hopefully we won't have any fires. And smoking's not good for you.
No, it's not. It's bad for your health.
Yes.
Bad for your complexion. Bad for everything.
Yes, it
It
is.
don't make you look cool either.
Yeah.
So whoever told you that must have been nuts.
It's raining there. It's raining.
Raining?
He's in Texas and near Dallas.
Oh.
Yeah, well, hey, it's better.
We could use rain here right
We
now.
could use some rain, but some people could use some Imperial credits too.
That's
so
true. That's
these
true.
credits, these Imperial credits, come from Dan O from the Dan O channel. I don't know if you know who he is. Thank you, Dan. Dan sent this for us to give away when we did the bounty hunt
Right, bounty hunt.
at Galaxy's Edge, and this was your prize if you found me when we're doing. This was the bounty I was supposed to give you guys if you guys found me. All these different credits.
Mm-hmm.
So. And these were given. I was going to give this to the people that found it, but they didn't come and he sent them in the mail, and it took so long that instead of giving these away, what did we give away? We gave away a spork.
Spork, yeah.
So they got us, and instead of these
Spork.
Imperial credits, they got a spork. But when Disneyland opens, we could do a bounty hunt with Dano at the Dano channel and the bounty hunt thing.
Yep.
It's a joint. Look for it on Facebook. There's a whole bounty hunt thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
the California government's got to get its head out of the sand to get the thing back open again.
I don't know what's going on, guys. This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But one of these days, we are going to go down to downtown Disneyland.
We need to we'll get down to downtown Disneyland.
We keep talking about it.
And let you guys see what that's about there.
A little busy lately, so.
But today we're here to talk about the Disney movie, the live action remake of the Disney movie Mulan.
Oh yes.
And we're also
excellent.
Yep. And we're also going to talk about excellent, dude. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Hey. Excellent. Yeah. Bill and Ted's.
Play the
Face the Music.
Yeah,
the new Bill and Ted. So we're going to talk about that. Give our review of that as well today.
Yep.
And also on today's show, we have, of course, our live trivia game. And
yes.
Today's gift for all you all for sci-fi live trivia people that like to participate. And by the way, since we're in September, it's a new month, so everybody can participate,
That's
right?
True, yep.
Is the Star Wars limited editions. You have an R2-D2 and an R2-Q5. They are salt and pepper shakers.
Yep.
How's that, guys? Is that
Really,
cool or what?
really,
Woo!
really
So that's
is.
today's gift. So I'm sure you could appreciate this. Every time you want to seasoning your food, you can think about Star Wars and R2-D2 and R2-Q5 when you're doing the pepper.
Yep.
And that's today's gift for everybody, for whoever wins the All for Sci-Fi Trivia game. And we got a lot to talk about today as far as news and everything. Lots been happening this week. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and roll in we haven't done this in a while, but guys, we're going to go ahead and roll in cue our music for our opening, and then we'll come right back.
Oh,
so
yeah,
let's
we
go ahead
haven't
and do
done
that.
that in a long time.
I know. So let's go ahead and let it. So people haven't heard that this is the theme song for All for Sci-Fi for our podcast show, and I haven't actually done it. Actually, we haven't played it in a long time, but let's go ahead and do that now. Watch me not be able to find it.
Yeah, really, huh?
Yeah, now that I said that.
That might be the first time.
Well, okay.
He put it this way, he puts a great effort in trying to find things when he wants to find something. He will find it eventually.
Oh, yeah, well, we
Well,
need
you
to
know,
start
man.
the show, though, too.
Yeah,
So
you know.
don't want to keep people waiting.
If you didn't know, if you haven't heard, Star Wars Galaxy toys are out in Target. They came out last Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in the news.
Yes.
But yeah, there's they just, the Galaxy's Edge
Yep,
Black
Galaxy
Series.
Black Series.
toys
That's
are all out.
Yeah, that's why, we're going to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's part of the news.
Yes, it is.
And you're pretty happy about that.
Oh, heavens, yes, was I ever. I would be one of the first people there to get the set of four that came out.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky.
Well, they let old people in first. What can I say?
Are you old?
I'm not old now. I know. Just my body's old. The rest of me is nice and young.
You're funny.
I try not to be. Don't tell anybody that, though. It's our little trade secret.
Well, we were waiting for people to show up anyway.
Yeah, we had a couple.
One of those days.
Yeah.
Where not people.
Probably gone for the weekend because it's Memorial Day. It's
That's
Labor Day
true.
Weekend, and everybody took off and stuff like that. Hey, what can you say?
Right. That's true.
I like to get out myself too.
Right.
But this heat's killing us.
It's just way too hot. 117 degrees,
Yeah.
Guys. That's just
Now,
way
if it was in the 80s,
way
it'd be
too
perfect.
hot.
I wouldn't
That's
mind
true.
Going out.
Yep.
I might still get a little sun.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here's the opening.
The all for sci-fi.
Here we go. Here's the opening.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Sure.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No.
You.
I
No.
am your father.
Wicket killed him.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'm back.
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, watch that language. Watch that language.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I need
He's
to
listening, everybody.
outweigh
I think the heat's gotten to him.
The needs of the few. Yes.
Or the one.
Are the one.
Joe,
Now we got Star Trek and Star
Oh, do
Wars.
not.
It's really good.
there is no
There's no try.
fall. Prosper.
Prosper, my friends.
Get away from
Get
her, you
away!
bitch!
Look, new.
Whoa! Cut the language.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
You built a time machine out of a blurg? Out of a blurg?
Take it away.
Goodbye.
Señor Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So what?
I'm rude.
You said that.
Why so serious?
I volunteer! I volunteer!
Oh, she volunteers.
I volunteer as tribute!
Yeah.
She volunteers. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to the All for Sci-Fi podcast.
Yep.
Today is September 5th, 2020, the year that we wish would disappear.
That's definitely true.
We wish we would get rid of this year and say goodbye to it, but we have to live. And
4 more months to get rid of this thing.
the new Wicket, by the way, this is the new Wicket from Target, which Captain Rickster was talking about.
Yep.
At the new Target, they have the Galaxy's Edge stuff. And he mentioned that. We're going to talk about that today in Sci-Fi News. Let's go ahead and talk about Sci-Fi News.
Whoa!
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Guys, very excited to tell all of you this. By Labor Day, AMC Theaters is announcing that 70% of all their theaters will be open. Yay!
Except New York and California.
Except for New York and Los
California.
Angeles. Not California, it's Los Angeles. So we can't go to the movies.
No, we can't. We can't see all these nice great
But
movies.
everybody else gets to go. Probably
Yeah.
you, Keegan. You could go out there in Dallas. I don't know. Let us know. Let us know if AMC movies have opened up in your area. Let us know in the comments below. And if this is the first time you've joined the All for Sci-Fi Live podcast and review show and trivia game, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we go on live. And before we get started with today's news, let's go ahead and give a big shout out to our sponsor, Order 66
Yeah.
Toys. Yay, we love you guys. Look at this new shirt.
Oh, yeah, look at the old shirt.
Their 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
The great Kirk Schmitty over there made this shirt, and I got that from them.
Yep.
Guys, if you don't know who Order 66 Toys is, go on Facebook, search for them, follow them. They have the best Friday Night Live sales. They have all the vintage stuff, the new stuff,
Yep.
and of course all the old vintage stuff. So make sure you watch their live sales. What am I thinking about? The seashore and the shells?
Yeah, he is.
There I am going again. But make sure you follow them. Order 66 is a sponsor of us here at All for Sci-Fi, and they're responsible for the free gifts that we've been giving away. So
That's true.
thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Robbie, Heather, Tim, Mikey T, anybody else at Trey over there at the new Beskar store. Anybody I forgot, sorry.
Yep.
My memory, but thank you all, Order 66. We're proud that you sponsor us. And today's trivia contest, this is the prize. It is an R2-D2 and R2-Q5 salt and pepper shakers.
Yep.
So if you answer the question correctly, if you're the only one that answers it correctly, then you'll get this. If more than one of you answer it correctly, the first 5 names that appear on our screen, not yours, we will write them down and we'll draw them out of Captain Rickster's hat, and you'll get a second chance at winning. So that will be one question that we ask you. We're going to ask you one question, something we said during the show. We'll make it simple. So pay attention and write stuff down if we're talking about stuff, because the question might be about something we're talking about.
True, very
Okay, so yeah, by Labor Day, 70% of all AMC theaters are going to be open, and we're
Right.
excited about that. Also, Tenet just came out.
true. A lot of them just came out too that
I'm-
we can't see.
We
We
can't see it, but maybe
Maybe
you
you
guys
guys
can.
can,
Yeah.
Don't forget the Star Wars collectibles too. Also
Yes.
support us.
The what?
Star Wars collectible.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you do.
What are you talking about?
Steve Spoltor.
Oh, of course. Sorry about that. The reason why I didn't say it is he pulled the Captain Rickster and he said their name completely wrong.
What else
And
is
you
there?
could rewind it and you could hear on the tape. That's why I didn't know what he was talking about.
Who?
What he's talking about is the community of Star Wars collectors. They are also a sponsor of All for Sci-Fi, and Mr. Steve Spoltor, we love you and all of our CSWC family. So if you're on Facebook, also search Community of Star Wars Collectors. It's the Facebook group that has over 36,000
Right.
members. So that's the elite group. We're all family.
Yes, we
So please join them as well. Thank you, Steve, for helping sponsor All for Sci-Fi as well. But Tenet, I really want to see it.
I do too. It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah. Also, what we've been waiting for, which everybody predicted would come out last week,
Right.
was the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer.
Right.
It didn't come out.
No, I didn't.
So, any predictions? Anybody out there? Anyone?
Yeah, it's supposed to come out next month.
Bueller?
Right? Isn't the show supposed to come
The show is supposed to come out in October.
That's right.
So, come on, guys. We're what? About a month away, and we don't have one trailer yet. Come on, what's
I know,
going
huh?
on?
Yeah.
Dave Filoni, what's going on? John Favreau,
Yeah, where is it?
where is our trailer? Oh, they moved it to October 30th, Keegan? I thought the Mandalorian, when it first was announced, it was like the first week of October.
That's what I thought
So they
too.
pushed it? I didn't hear that. There's some new news from Keegan.
That's right.
I didn't know that, Keegan, that they pushed it. So if that's true, if it's October 30th, they pushed it.
No wonder we haven't got any trailers yet.
No wonder why. Maybe they're still working on the stuff. So
Probably.
we did get some really cool trailers in the last week or
Yes,
so.
we did.
When they did the big DC fandom event,
Mm-hmm.
we got a new Batman trailer,
Yeah.
which was awesome. Oh, it's okay. So Keegan is saying it's October 30th. I thought it was like October 6th or something, or 9th or something.
Right,
That
originally I thought
first
it was
Friday. I was under the impression, Keegan, it was the first Friday in October that it was coming out,
Yeah.
not the end of the month. Because they talked about how it was coming out a month sooner than it did the year before.
Right.
But maybe we got some breaking news here. Okay, so yeah, the new Batman trailer came out. Did you
Yes,
see
it
it?
is. I saw it. Actually, pretty cool.
It looked pretty good. I was really worried about having Robert Pattinson play Batman.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I was worried about it.
Isn't this the 5th or 6th Batman now?
Let's see, let's count the Batmans. Okay, who was the first one? Michael Keaton.
Keaton, yeah.
Well, there was one before Michael Keaton. There was the show and the TV show, right?
Oh, that was Adam West.
Adam West, Michael Keaton, George Clooney.
Mhm.
Help me, guys, online. Help me, Keegan. George Clooney. That guy, Val Kilmer,
Val Kilmer, yeah. He was-
Christian Slater,
Mhm.
which was a very good Batman.
Yes, he was.
Who else? There was one before, after him, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was one of them after him.
So that would be, this might be the sixth or seventh one.
6th or 7th one, yeah.
Yeah, there's been quite a few Batmans.
They can't
But
keep
which
the
one
same
is your
actor.
favorite? Which one's your favorite Joker? That's a loaded question.
Oh,
Mine's
yeah.
Jack Nicholson. Which one is yours?
I like, what was it, Heather? No, not Heather.
I didn't like the newest one. The
one-
guy
the
just
one
did the
who died.
movie.
One who died, committed suicide. What was his name? And he played
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah, I like him.
He was good too. Heath
Yeah.
Ledger was very good.
I like him.
He was one of my favorites. I gotta
I like
say
him.
that
He
too.
was good.
He was good. But for comedy's sake, Jack Nicholson
Oh yeah,
was
Jack
great.
Nicholson was good too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, we got a Wonder Woman 1984 trailer.
That's right. The second one.
And it looks good.
Oh,
DC,
it
you're
is
looking like you
awesome.
might got something
Awesome.
going here, DC. Keep it up.
It's never gonna be Marvel though. Sorry.
Right. Keegan likes Mark Hamill's voice as the Joker. He likes the cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon series, yes,
yes. Mark
that was
Hamill's version in the cartoon series was
Yeah,
great as
really
well.
Good, yes.
Some sad news, guys, this week, and
Oh, I
it really
know.
took the world by
Surprise.
surprise. We lost a great actor, very young person, Chad Boswick,
Yep.
who plays the Black Panther.
Yep.
Passed away of cancer. Nobody knew. He was like 43 years old or 44.
43. He kept it a secret. He's battling for a long
That's
time.
really it was really sad news, and I don't want
Yes.
to cry about it, but it's sad when when anybody dies, of course, and they move on. Hopefully he's not in pain. He's not in pain now. We know that.
That's definitely true. Yes.
But what are they going to do? What are they going to do about that?
Well,
How are they going to replace that
Yeah.
guy? Is such a great actor.
Especially when he played Black Panther.
Not just Black Panther, but he
He
was
played in other movies too.
Yeah.
Even 21 Bridges, he did a great job in that one also.
when he also played the guy who was the baseball player, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, yes.
Dude, the guy is just Chad
It's
Chad
phenomenal.
Boswick was just a great actor.
Yes.
It
was.
goes to show you guys, if you have in your family, if you have uncles or grandparents, and especially I'm talking to boys and men out there, if you have in your family, you've heard that your grandparent or your uncle died of colon cancer, it might be related in your family. Go get checked out. Don't wait until you're 50 years old. Don't listen to
yes.
everybody.
Don't listen to everybody,
Do
no.
not listen to what everybody says. Go get checked out, especially if it's in your family.
Right.
Fight for it. Say, no, it runs in my family. I want to make sure, because there's a certain gene.
Certain genes.
There's a certain gene that
It
actually,
triggers it, yes.
and if you have that gene, you're more likely to get colon cancer.
Mhm.
So everybody over 50 get checked. If you have the gene, get checked as well.
Right.
So,
It's unfortunately he passed away at,
It
the
is.
age of- at the age of 43.
but he's up there, so
He better up
I
there. We're
can't
down
can't
there.
complain about that,
He's
right?
definitely not hot like we are.
Yeah, and what Captain Rick's was talking about, guys, if you just joined us, it's 117 degrees
Yes,
today,
it is.
and it's
And
it's
gonna
very
be
hot.
hotter tomorrow.
Oh, it's supposed to be like almost 120 tomorrow here. It
Yeah.
might be a record for the
Record,
hottest day
yeah.
ever in LA tomorrow. By the way,
Yeah, that's true.
everybody check the records tomorrow and find out, or watch your news and find out. Also, some sad news. Yeah, Emmanuel Questo from Uganda. Yeah, it's 117 degrees today. It might have a record tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not sad news, but on the new Batman,
Oh, yeah.
they had to halt production this week.
Right.
And we just got that nice trailer with
Uh-huh.
Robert Pattinson as the new Batman. We were just
Right.
talking about it, but they had to halt production because a crew member got COVID.
So he
They
did.
got no,
He-
it wasn't him. I read it.
Oh, you
There
read
was a
it?
thing on the news on all those fake stuff on
Oh,
Facebook that said
okay,
he
yeah.
did it, but when I read it and when they announced it on the real news, when you watch real news on TV,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said that the announcement wasn't from Warner Brothers. Wasn't that he got it? They said a
Cast
crew
member.
or cast member got it, and
Oh,
they shut
okay.
down production. But The Rock and his entire
The family
family
got it, yes.
COVID, and Emmanuel, you just mentioned it. The Rock
Yeah,
got it.
That's true.
And guys, wear your mask. We know each other. We're around each other all the time. We're always doing temperature checks even
Oh,
with
yes.
each other.
We always
When
look and
we
see
see
what
each
we have
other, we're always doing Yeah, Keegan, The Rock, and his entire family got it. Even his young kid got it.
Yeah.
His kids are okay. The family's okay. He's in pretty good health. He's pretty healthy.
He's pretty healthy.
But this is a very serious. Anybody that thinks this is just a flu, I know some people that have gotten it finally because it's really a terrible disease out there, and I've asked them what it feels like because we have a president out here that acts like it's just the flu and it's not a virus and we're weak if we.
True, yeah.
So I've asked a few people about it, and I'm not getting political by saying that, but what I'm saying is the people that I've talked to said that what it feels like every time you take a breath, you breathe in.
Painful.
You breathe every time you take a breath. It's like someone is taking a knife and stabbing you in your lungs, in your chest.
Yep.
Every breath you take. Just like the song from Sting.
Yeah.
Please, every breath you take, I will be stabbing you.
Yeah,
right. Not loving you, but stabbing you if you're COVID virus, right?
He's making a horror movie now.
Oh wow, I'm on my game today.
Yes.
But
The slasher here.
but anyway, not like the song, but in real life, that's what it feels like,
Yes,
guys.
it
So,
is.
and that's why that people have to be intubated and they put them on those defibrillators
Well,
and
you
stuff
remember,
like that
there's
because you
two-
can't breathe.
There's two ways of getting it too, though. You
Right.
can get it by touching. You can touch your eye, put it in your mouth. You can get it that way, and it's only a mild case.
Mild
But
cases,
if you
correct.
Breathe in the droplets.
If
stuff
you're
like
in a
that,
room with a
then
bunch of
it's-
people
then
and,
you
and
get
droplets are all over the place, you're getting a virus more in
Yeah,
your system.
and your lungs
It's very
especially.
severe. And again, I know a couple people that have gotten it.
Yep.
They don't even live in the same state that I live in, so it's
No.
I'm not going to get it from them. So
No,
don't worry about
stay
me,
on that
guys.
part.
They live in a different state, but they've described it to me. He lives in Iowa, actually. A friend of ours that
Actually
got it, and it's like stabbing you. And another person I know that got it, they actually put him in a coma, so he didn't even know what it was like going through it. He just don't remember what happened.
Yeah.
So they're finding out new ways to help us with that. But the bottom line, and I don't want this to turn into a PSA announcement,
Yeah,
so let's
right.
move on to something else. Wear your mask
And,
when you
and,
go out.
And your glove.
And, well,
And a face mask.
well,
too,
you
just
don't
in
have
case.
to wear all that stuff. But
Well, you know,
if you're going in
safe.
if you're a worker and you're going to someone's house,
Yeah.
wear gloves. Okay, but when you're out and about, just be careful. Don't touch anything. If you touch anything, make sure you clean your hands with those alcohol wet wipes.
Yep.
Um,
Or soap and water.
or soap and water. Clean your hands every time you go. Good general rule is anytime you go outside and come back inside, wash your hands with
Yep.
soap.
That's
Period. That will help. Okay, done with PSAs.
Yeah, that's true. We are.
We were talking about, I was showing the new Wicket, right? But what else do they have at Target that you're excited about? That just came out last
yeah.
week, the new Target.
Yes, they got the new 6-inch series of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge toys, which are really cool. And here's one of them right here. It's a Mountain Trooper.
The Mountain Trooper, here
Mountain
you go.
Trooper, yeah.
Here's one of them, the brand new Black Series. This is from Galaxy's
Yeah.
Edge. This is the Mountain Trooper. It's exclusively at Target. All the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars stuff is at Target.
Yep.
This is the Mountain Trooper.
So if you haven't got them yet, go out there and see if you can find
See
them.
if you could find him. I was only able to get 2 of them out of the 4. He got
I
all
have
4.
4 of them, yeah.
Here is the other one, which is the Captain Cardinal,
Right, that's it.
which is a red Stormtrooper.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain Cardinal.
Yep.
So he looks good. These are great. So this came out. So this is another announcement. The new Target exclusives. Only Target has these exclusives,
That's
guys.
true, they do.
So you got to go to Target, and I was able to get. We're going to do some reviews on them as well. We're going to be doing some unboxings, so we'll do some reviews, and
Right.
we're behind on our reviews. We also are going to do a review on Zeb. As you know, Zeb just came out. I mean, all of them are starting to come out. All the new ones are coming out, so we're like kids in a candy store.
You got that part.
Here's
right.
the new Zeb.
Yep.
So Zeb looks cool.
Oh, of course he does.
Zeb from the Black Series, he was in Rebels, and he was also part of the game,
He was, yeah.
the new game that came out. So that's some great stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we will be unboxing Zeb, by the way.
Yep.
We also, some people out there are getting some of the new Ahsoka Tano,
Right, she's out.
her stormtrooper, the new Ewok is out.
Yep,
Pablo
Pablo
is
yeah,
out.
he's on
So I mean, we got. It's an exciting time. Stuff is coming out. It's exciting,
there. Yeah,
guys.
that's definitely true. Very
So
exciting.
that was some really great stuff. But again, today, guys, we are here to review the movie Mulan,
Oh yes.
and also, excellent, dude.
Oh,
Hey,
yes,
party on,
totally,
dude.
yeah.
Party on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Party on. Whoa, yeah, dude,
Been a
rock
long- been a
on.
long time
Excellent,
since I've
dude,
done
excellent. So
Been a
we're
long
here
time
to
since I've done that one.
Bill and Ted. We're gonna face the music. We're gonna review that one.
80 stuff there, guys.
You know what?
80
Since we're
stuff.
80 stuff. Since we're in the mood, let's go ahead and start off with Bill and Ted.
All
What did
right,
you
all
think?
right. I thought it was a great movie myself. I mean, I
Okay.
enjoyed it. I
Compared
watched
to
it.
the original, what did you think?
I think this is better than the original.
Oh,
I
okay.
really do. I really do. It has a great storyline to it. It
Okay.
has great characters in it, which I liked.
Okay.
Especially when they started going back in time
Right.
to try to find what they needed to get was their own music they had wrote
Okay.
that they didn't have in their own brains quite yet.
Okay, before we move into the spoilers and tell people, let's go ahead and do the official All for Sci-Fi
All right.
rating for Bill and Ted Face the Music. At All for Sci-Fi, of course, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If we give something 5 stars, it's got to be pretty good and pretty incredible,
most of
guys.
it is good, yeah.
Although some people might think we're a little liberal, and because I'm the guy that sees the glass half full.
Yeah.
That's okay. I also like to get a little bit more in depth with my reviews and talk more about music. I like to talk more about acting and editing and stuff like that because I was in the entertainment industry, as some of you might know.
I'm just the average person, so don't worry about it.
So he want his opinion more than mine, probably even, right?
True, yes, yes.
Okay.
No,
So,
can't be too critical on a movie, you know what I mean?
well,
We're not
I mean,
we're not
it's
critics.
meant for our entertainment.
True, but we're not critics.
Well, we are, yeah, we
Well,
are.
you are more than
We're
I
doing
am,
a
so-
review show, so
Yeah.
stop that. Dong, 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 dong. Okay,
Don't
so
like that.
at All for Sci-Fi, the official rating for Bill and Ted Face the Music is, we're going to give it 4.25 stars. So I think it rises a little bit above 4 stars, but I'm only going to give it 4.25 stars. What do you give it?
I'm gonna do the same. 4.25. We're gonna agree on this one. Mulan may be a little bit different, but this one we're gonna agree on together.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and of course, Bill and Ted
Yes.
from the 80s has Keanu Reeves as, of course, Ted.
Right.
Has Alex Winter as Bill. Samara Weaving plays Theodora, and Bridget Lundry plays Wilhelmina, which is their daughters.
Right.
And we got, of course, Kristen, I can't pronounce her last name, Shaw as Kelly, and William Sadler as the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper, yes.
So,
He was pretty cool in this one. I like
yeah,
it too.
no, I like this character. It was
pretty cool.
okay. Now, the acting in this movie overall, it wasn't. It's over the top because it's slapstick comedy, but they
Right.
didn't make it too over the top,
No, they didn't. No.
which I liked. They could have went even more higher, more slapstick. They could have done it up a lot more. I'm glad they didn't.
Right, yes.
And I really appreciated the fact I liked the two younger ladies who played the daughters,
Right, yes.
because I liked how they had they have a side story that's going on as the main plot's going on,
yes.
and that might be confusing to some people. And sometimes you might get a little confused, but there's kind of this other plot and it all comes together at the end.
Right.
And they find out that the daughters are really responsible for saving everything, humanity, everything.
yeah.
Because what they do is they basically, when the dads are trying to go back and forth through time to try to figure all this out, they go 5 years in the future. They haven't written a song yet. They go
Right.
even further. At one point, they go way into the future and find out they're in jail,
Prison, yeah.
and they're all buffed
all
up.
buffed up.
So that, as an actor, I'm sure Keanu Reeves and Alex, you had a great time playing
yeah.
different versions of yourself. Even at one point, they went to 2067, and you saw them as old men.
Old people, yeah.
And they had great makeup. The makeup was great.
Yeah.
It was them, and when they do filmmaking, they have to have special cameras
Right.
that photographs certain parts of the screen, and they've really got it down.
Mm-hmm.
They first kind of introduced this technology in the Back to the Future series. If you remember in Back to the Future, Marty McFly went into the past. And then in the, I think it was it the second one?
Second one.
He interacts with his other self. So you're seeing him together and he's trying to miss his other self. And they started that technology around then and also around Roger Rabbit time.
Right.
Where the camera, and if you watch Back to the Future and you watch Roger Rabbit, the technology is not as good as it is today.
Well, of course, they were just experimenting.
It was pretty good
Experimental time.
back then, because what they do is they say, just look like, they'll say like, oh, you're going to be, because you're the actor doing both parts. So let's say I'm acting to another Eric right here where my hand's at. And oh, sorry, I blocked you, Captain Rickster.
It won't be the first time.
Would be the first time. But let's say there's another Eric over here. They'll say they'll say you're right there. Look there. So you're trying to look there, but it doesn't look that natural the way you're looking at it.
Right.
And that's the way it looked in Back to the Future and those other ones. But in this movie, they had the look spot on.
Oh, yeah.
You really felt like they were in the same frame. They were together.
Yes, they were.
That is what they finally mastered, and they mastered it in this movie. And again, the camera work, whoever did the photography for Bill and Ted, whoever did the CGI and special effects, they were seamless, so you didn't really notice that. Great job.
But I like when the girls went in the past and got Jimi Hendrix.
That's
They
what.
got,
Yes.
what was
Thank you for bringing it up. That was my favorite.
What's his name?
Mozart.
Mozart. What was
Right.
it? I want to think Benny Goodman. Who was the other guy that picked up that black?
The guy that just popped up,
Yeah.
Kid Cudi,
No, not Kid Cudi.
the rapper.
The one that played the trumpet and all that stuff.
Oh, you're talking about
I know. Not Al Jolson.
Armstrong. Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
Yes, they went and picked up Louis
And
Armstrong.
they
Yeah.
went back so far back.
They went-
They went to the caveman days and picked up a drummer.
They picked up the best drummer ever in history, who had someone who was pounding on the drums back when they were cavemen. But
That's right.
it looked like he was holding like
To bones.
real bones.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of sick. But
Yeah. Kind of scary there for a minute.
yeah. So I mean, again, the filmmaking on this was spot on.
Yep.
The special effects are great. It was a good movie.
Yeah,
I think it was a
overall,
great update, really,
yeah.
and I'm glad they didn't just make it for the sake of making it. I think that they took some time and effort and made a good movie.
Yeah, it took them a while. It took them 25 years to make it again, but yeah.
I would rather wait and have a good movie.
I would too.
So-
The script, when they wrote the script on this one, they actually did a great job of writing up the script
Yes.
on this. For all the characters and actors and actresses were in this movie.
And the
Great.
music was good. The song that they
Yeah.
wrote was a cool song. It had some really nice, it had a cool chord progression, good melody, and I'm talking because I'm a musician.
Yep.
Overall, it was good.
Yeah,
It was really
it
good.
was.
So we're going to give it 4.25 stars. It's definitely something everybody out there should definitely, if you could afford to rent it or stream it, watch Bill and Ted Face the Music. Good job, everybody out there.
Really, yes.
So yeah, that was it was quite interesting. As anybody that's watching us live, have you guys seen Bill and Ted? Let us know in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just happen to be scrolling by and you somehow came on this live stream or you're watching it as it replays back, please remember to subscribe to our channel below, hit the notification bell, because you're going to want to be notified every time we go live, because we're not just a show that reviews cool movies, we also
Trivia time.
have a trivia contest.
Yep.
And this week's prize is these cute droids, R2 and R2Q5, R2D2 and R2Q5.
Yep.
They're salt and pepper shakers, so
Yep.
that's really cool. So we're gonna talk about some, we're gonna ask you a question about something we talked about. If you're the only person that answers it right, you get it. If more than one person answer it correctly, then the first 5 names on our screen, we'll write your name down and you have a second chance at winning.
Right.
But let's get into Mulan. Mulan.
Oh, yes, Mulan.
This is the movie that everybody complained about, Captain Rickster.
Oh,
Why did they
no.
complain about it?
Because they took a cartoon and made it into a live action.
But why else did they complain about it?
Because it didn't come out in the movie theater.
That's a big reason, but the big reason is because it was $29 to buy it.
Yeah.
But if you really do the math, guys, by the time, let's say 2 people go to the movie theater and bought even one drink or one popcorn, you spent $30.
Yeah, you spent $30 right there. Right?
But what's good about this is the $29, you own it.
That's
So you
right.
could watch it over and over and over
Over
again.
again.
And you guys are willing to spend $20 or $30 when you buy a Blu-ray, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing, really. So
Yeah.
quit your complaining, people.
Really? All right. He needs a swallower here.
It's 117 degrees, guys. That's why I'm drinking so much.
But not in here though. Nice.
It's nice in here, I have to admit, but it's still.
All right.
We were outside. So let's talk about
Put
Mulan.
Mulan here.
In Mulan, by the way, thank you, Keegan. Mulan is on Disney Plus.
Yes.
So you guys got to have the Disney Plus app, and then you could subscribe to the premium service and get it. At All for Sci-Fi, before we get into any spoilers and talk about the actual Mulan, we're going to go and give you the rating first. Again, we at All for Sci-Fi, it's 0 to 5 stars, like we mentioned earlier. 5 stars is rare. If it's 3 stars or lower, it's a no-go. We don't recommend you stream it. We don't recommend you go to the movie theater if you can. Now that they're starting to open, we don't recommend any of that if it's 3 or below. Disney's live-action remake of the classic Mulan gets an All for Sci-Fi rating of 4.5 stars.
What?
I'm gonna give it a higher rating than Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I really, really like this movie a lot.
I disagree with
I don't think that it's a 5-star rated movie,
I do.
but it's pretty spectacular. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I told you earlier I'm gonna give it a 5.0 because it's one of the best movies.
I
I've
don't
seen
pay
from
any
Disney.
attention to what he
I
says,
know you
apparently.
never does, but it's actually one of the best live action so far that I've seen from Disney. Out of all the ones they've done so far.
What are some of the ones they've done so far? I know they've done a few.
Lion King, Beauty
Okay.
and the Beast, Aladdin. I think that's it. Was it 3? Mulan
Yes.
was the 4th one.
So you think that Mulan is better than all of those?
Oh yeah, much more better. Heck of a lot more better.
I don't know. It's I think you're right. I think it's better than all of them. There's only one that might
Yeah.
equal it, but I kind of agree with
That would
him.
be Aladdin.
I kind of agree with him. Can you believe that?
That's really rare. This is
That is
history of being in the
unbelievable.
making.
Aladdin was very good.
Yes.
Aladdin, the remake with Will Smith, and I was really worried about the
That one
remake
I
of
was
Aladdin
too.
because I didn't want you to touch my genie.
That's right.
But they didn't try to be. Will Smith did not try to become the genie.
Mm-mm.
He did his own thing,
Yep.
and that's why it worked.
Yep.
And that's why I think Mulan works. They're not trying, and I know a lot of people are going to be upset and they're not going to think it's great, and because they love their classic Disney cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. I feel your pain,
I do too.
but this is live action, guys, and he's right. It is spectacular, and
It
maybe 4.5 stars is not good enough.
5 is.
But I don't agree with him still. 5, it's not a 5. It's not a 5.
To him,
There's been a few 5s that we've given out there on some things, like a couple of episodes of The Mandalorian last year had a 5. Not all of them. There were a
No,
couple that had a
couple of
5.
them,
But I'm going to go ahead and reserve judgment, and I'm going to change it because he's convinced me to raise it. But I'm not going to give it a 5-star. So you can keep your 5 stars,
Oh, man.
but I'm going to raise it to 4.75 stars. I'm going to agree. I'm going to give it a little bit more. I don't think it's better than some of this 5-star stuff we've seen, but this is a great movie, guys.
It is very
It had a
good.
lot of heart. It teaches us a lot of lessons about life, about how, we need to get rid of some of the stereotypes that we have in our past about how we should treat women, and how and Mulan succeeds on all of those levels. Now, Mulan was played by Liu Yufi. I'm trying to pronounce her name right, but Liu, you are spectacular.
Oh, she was.
You are a great actress.
Yep.
I love all the work you did. And of course, Mulan has one of our favorite Star Wars actors in it from Rogue One. It
Yep.
has Donnie Yen. Donnie
Yeah.
Yen plays the commander in it. And Donnie Yen,
Excellent job. Excellent job.
you're always great. You were
Right.
great when you were talking about the Force. Remember when he
Yeah.
did I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. Remember Donnie
Yeah.
Yen, the blind guy?
I'm gonna, yeah.
What was the name in it? Chewit? I'm trying to pronounce the name right. I'm terrible at names, guys,
So am I.
but you know that.
But guess
But
who-
Donnie Yen was great.
Guess who played the Emperor? And I was surprised at that one myself.
I was surprised too.
Yeah.
The
That-
Emperor is played by Jet
Jet
Li.
Li. I didn't even look like it.
Good makeup
Jesus,
effects.
No kidding.
You did a great job, Jet Li.
Yeah.
Great job. You know who I was surprised was in it too?
Hmm.
The guy who played Bori Khan surprised me.
Yeah.
Bori Khan, who was trying to kill the Emperor and his army,
Uh-huh.
was played by Jason Scott Lee.
Yeah.
And if you remember Jason Scott Lee, the big movie he played Bruce Lee in The
Yeah.
Last Dragon.
He did, yes, he did.
He looks very different in this movie. He looks a lot older. He looked like he had some makeup
Much
effects on, but great. And guess a very famous Star Trek actress was in this.
Mhm.
O'Brien's wife from Star Trek: The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and all the other Star Trek stuff. Rosalind Chow plays Mulan's mother. So this movie really had a great cast.
Well, remember, they had three other great ones too in there. They had her father,
Well, the father was made by
Right.
Sima.
right?
Yeah.
And you had the her commander.
The
He's-
command
he's-
again. That's Donnie Yen. We just talked about.
And then you also had the one.
Are you going to repeat all the ones we just talked
No,
about?
because what about the captain of the guard?
I didn't write his name down, but he's not a well-known actor. But he was
Oh.
did a great job.
He's well
Don't
known, but not so much. Maybe
Not in America, he's not.
He is well known. I
But
know he
he's
is.
a Chinese actor. But yeah, just the entire production level was way up
Oh,
there.
man, was
I
it
could
ever.
see now why Disney was trying to hold it,
Mhm.
trying to hope that it could get it released out there.
Yeah.
This movie really Disney. I don't blame you. It really deserves to be in a movie theater.
It definitely be on the big
This is
giant
not
screen,
something that. I'm glad I saw it, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad we're reviewing it. But it doesn't. It belongs in a movie theater.
I
And
know-
if you
I
guys
watched
out
it
there,
twice.
if you guys out there have a movie theater that's opened,
Go see it.
and I know that we mentioned at the beginning, AMC is opening everywhere by Labor Day.
Uh-huh.
If you could go see Mulan in a movie theater, I highly recommend it.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. What else about that movie did you like?
I like the character. I like how. Oh, and it's also part of Chinese history. There is actually only one female. I looked it up. There's only one female
I
ever
didn't know that.
to be in what they call it.
It was like the
Well,
Emperor's elite guard or
lead
something
guard.
like that.
There's
Yeah.
only one female ever in it, and her name was Mulan.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure that wasn't something that was made up?
Nope. It's in history, Chinese history.
Who knew? Who knew? Captain Rickster knows.
Well, I know. I had to look it up because I was curious myself.
I'm curious, so you guys all should be curious and look it up. Let's get some lights going here.
He's back in Bill and Ted Adventure again.
I'm doing Bill and Ted. Yes, excellent, dude.
Did you tell?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So again, Mulan gets 4.75 stars. We've now upgraded it,
Well, he did.
and
I
he
still give
gives it
5.
5 stars. Captain Rickster over here. Guys, we got to get Captain Rickster to do his Comic Mania. We got to put some screws on him and make him do it. Let's give him a deadline. Please, guys, put it in the comments below. Tell Captain Rickster, share some love. Say, I want to see your comic book show. Tell him you want it by maybe sometime this fall so we get it up there. I think it's coming soon, right?
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Yes.
We forgot that the Baby Yoda behind us dances. If
Oh, yeah.
anybody does a super chat, the Baby Yoda will come out and do a dance. But we've had a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
There's lots of news today. There was 2 movies. Yeah, you want to see it by 10:25. Okay,
No, we'll see.
great. All right.
We'll see.
Um,
I'm still working on it. Trust me.
That's thank you, Keegan. 10:25. That gives you a little over a month, almost 2 months. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's get it out right before Halloween. And you got Keegan here that's ready to watch your. I'm sure Keegan, you like comic books. Who doesn't like comic books, right?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
If you look at the comics in the newspaper, you must love comic books.
Yep.
So, because that's where comic books originally came from. It was
Right.
Newspaper clippings. Well, I'll explain that in my show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil my show now. and you give everything out. And never
Yeah,
have
you don't want to
show
give it. You don't want to give it all away in the beginning.
No.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's go wrap it up. And today's trivia is the salt and pepper shakers.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. I don't know if you can see it still. You can see it a little bit.
A little bit.
Let's go ahead and Captain Rickster and I on a notepad here are going to confer what question we're going to ask that we talked about during the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so here's the question, guys. When we were talking at the beginning of the show during the news section, near the front of the show and in other spots we might have brought it up too, we announced that AMC Theaters is going to have 70% of their theaters open by what holiday? Please write down the holiday that they mentioned they're going to have 70% of their theaters open, and that is the correct answer for the question.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We're going to go ahead and give you guys 1 minute starting now. Already got one answer. Let's see if anybody else answers it. This is all about fun. We're not going to make it difficult. All you have to do is watch the show. Okay, guys, we got 30 seconds. We have more than one answer. So we're going to have to, if both answers are correct, then we'll go ahead and write your names down. The first 5 names that come in. Please excuse me.
Thanks to drink.
It's good for you to drink liquids because we're, like they said in Star Trek, we're an ugly bag of mostly water.
That's true.
That's what one of the aliens said on one of the Star Trek episodes, original one, and also they redid it in Next Generation too.
That's right.
Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, we're gonna close it. Okay, the answer to the question is AMC announced that 70% of all their theaters will be open except New York and
California.
Los Angeles. He said it wrong again.
California, period.
They will be open. No, it's not. They're actually said, they mentioned when they did that. The news I was watching. They said other areas it's going to open in California,
Oh, really?
smaller towns. That's why I keep saying that to you.
Uh-huh.
They said
They lied to me.
that 70% of them will open by. I asked what holiday. The answer is Labor Day. So let's see who answered it correctly. We got 2 correct answers. Congratulations to Keegan and Emmanuel Christo. You both answered it correctly. We're going to go ahead and write your names down, and whoever gets it correctly will get these Star Wars salt and pepper shakers sent to you. And yes, we will ship it to Uganda if you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to whoever wins. Let me make them so they're the same size.
Yep.
I wrote it on a piece of paper that's making me tear it up a bunch of times.
Yeah, well. Good.
It's okay. Okay, so both names are written here on 2 pieces of paper. I'm going to go like this and shuffle them. And keep your eyes closed, Captain Rickstrong. Just get your hands near it. Okay, just grab one. If you feel like you got 2, go like that and shake it and drop it. And the winner of the salt and pepper shakers, R2 and D2, is Emmanuel. Congratulations, Emmanuel Christo in Uganda. All right. So, even though you're out of the country, Emmanuel, we do ship these worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think I have your address because I know you too, Emmanuel. But I will go ahead and contact you through Facebook so that this gets shipped to you. Way to go. You won. Emmanuel Cristo wins. These are really cool. They're salt and pepper shakers. Look at them, how cool they are. So they're really, really awesome. So congratulations. As per the rules, you could still win one more time this month. The only rules of the game are you could only win twice in a month or 7 times in 6 months.
Right.
So everybody's still eligible at this point. You're still eligible to win one more time this month. Keegan could still win 2 times this month. So, hey guys, thank you. I know it was only a couple people. I think a couple other people I saw stopped in and had to go and just said hi. But thank you guys for joining us for another edition of All for Sci-Fi. I'm Eric Walker.
I'm Captain Rickster.
He's still trying to figure out who he is.
Yeah, always. I lost my memory there for a second.
You gotta wake this guy up. He's too busy sleeping on the job.
You got that part right.
So
that's what happens when you get an old body but a young person. Still gotta have your little nap time.
Yes, we will be back again. Yes, our goal is to try to do the show every Saturday.
Yep.
Today we went on at 3 o'clock. Our normal time is 2 o'clock. Do you guys like 3 o'clock better? Let us know in the comments below if you like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock seems to work better with my schedule.
It does. My schedule too.
Yeah, so we might move it. Oh, it's 2 a.m. So it's 2 a.m. right now in Uganda.
Oh,
How about that? That's dedication. Love
It
you,
is.
love you, love you, Emmanuel. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we might. We're gonna do it every Saturday. We only missed last week because we were at a convention.
Yeah.
Keegan, we were covering the Forest Fest convention, which we'll have videos for that. And I was doing a live panel, Ewok panel. I don't know if you saw it. But yeah, if you guys like 3 o'clock, that seems to work better for me.
Me too.
Let's do 3 o'clock, guys. That way it's a decent time. We'll see you next Saturday, and we'll have a new movie to review. If we can see Tenet, we might review Tenet.
Right.
If we can't see Tenet, there's a couple other Netflix shows like Biohackers.
Right.
We haven't reviewed Biohackers. We might review one of those. But thank you once again for joining us. You guys, stay safe out there. Do an act of kindness to somebody. I don't care if it's a neighbor and you mow their lawn, or it's an older lady who needs her groceries carried. Do an act of kindness, because that helps. When you do that, someone else somewhere else does it. It spreads love. That's what we should all be about, not hating each other. And may the force be with all of you, and may God keep and bless all of you.
Yes. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Have a great holiday. And we will see you next Saturday.
See you guys. God
See you
bless.
guys later. Bye.